What's up, nerds? I'm Kandruk, your not-so-friendly neighborhood otaku, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things anime, manga, manhwa, webcomics, and cosplay. If that's the type of thing you're into, then make sure to subscribe because every week I'm at least putting out one video of anime commentary. This week we're going to be watching and reacting to episode 6 of Gachiakuta. I've been saying it wrong, I've been saying Gachiakuta, it's Gachiakuta. I've been putting the emphasis on the ku instead of the ah. I was wrong, we're going to correct it going forward. As always, if you have not seen episode 6 and you don't want to be spoiled, pause this video, go back and watch it, and then come here to hear my commentary. Obviously, as I'm watching and reacting to the episode, there will be spoilers, so continue watching at your own risk. I am a manga reader for this series, but these first 6 episodes were like volume 1 and 2, which I read about a year ago, so I don't remember all of these small details, and I'm basically experiencing them again for the first time like all of you anime-only people. However, I will see things happen and immediately go, oh, that's what it was, so I'm trying not to spoil things for you as I'm watching along, even though I do read the series. So without any further ado, let's get into episode 6. Oh, that's not Zanka. Bruh, Jabber is fucking wild. He literally ran towards the enemy after surprise attacking Zanka, and now looks like he's about to fucking lose it on Rudo. Rudo, who, at this time, still doesn't understand and can't control his power. And none of the supporters have powers either. So this fight's about to go off. I am ready for it. God, I love the character design in this series. Man, I love Jabber's character. He's so aloof and chill, but when he needs to go hard, oh boy does he deliver. This is a character archetype that I am always a fan of, regardless if that character is good or bad. When a character who's always laid back suddenly locks in, it gets me every time. Oh no, my poor baby boy! He is struggling with that venom. Zanka's not having a good time. Again, I love all of the possible vital instruments we can and will get in this series. Not to mention, Jabber's rings that transform into blades also contain venom, which goes to show not only how various the vital instruments themselves will be, but also the powers that come out of those vital instruments will be just as diverse. Oh god, he's so cool. Oh fuck, Rudo's gonna lose it. He may not have control of his power yet, but if we know anything, it's that him being in a high emotional state allows him to activate those powers, even if that's not the proper way to do it. When he went with Rio to check out the trash beast, he saved the supporter by activating his vital instrument when he realized the emotional weight of the cleaners and supporters giving their lives to save the grounders from the monsters created by the trash of the people from his world. It was when he became emotional that his powers activated. Same thing as when he targeted the people who were trying to traffic him, basically. He was infuriated and released that anger, allowing him to activate his powers against them. Right now, the only time we've seen Rudo activate his powers is when he's been in a heightened emotional state. Granted, that's probably not the way he's actually supposed to activate them, but either way, Jabber killing Grease or leaving him to die is definitely gonna make Rudo's vital instrument work. Is that Grease's talisman? The one he prayed to and took care of on a daily basis? Rudo's gonna be able to activate it. Oh, it's already imbued with Grease's love and care. He is fully gonna be using that talisman. Oh, he's gonna use the talisman of the man Jabber is leaving to die against Jabber. Let's fucking go. Show me what the hell this turns into when it's activated. Oh, I love how we're switching up the art style here. It makes me believe even more now that Rudo is about to lose it and go berserk on Jabber. This shows that his world is being stripped of color and structure at this time as Grease lays dying. So again, he's not thinking clearly and he's in a heightened emotional state. What he needs to do now is really harness that clarity and that feeling of being centered that Grease has been putting into that talisman. Rudo needs to learn to activate his powers without just pure raw emotion. This fight is gonna be fucking insane. Flashback to baby Rudo. Raikito was such a good father to Rudo. Oh my god. He helped Rudo process these confusing emotions about being abandoned and only being left with these painful scars on his hands from his bio dad. And he's bullied for who his bio dad is, so he avoids people. But they pick on him nonetheless. But avoiding people and trying to avoid the issue doesn't make the feelings of abandonment, betrayal, and worthlessness just disappear. Anytime we've gotten these flashbacks, it's always shown as Raikito by Rudo's side, supporting him regardless of what the other Spherites thought or did. And here I wonder if we're probably trying to compare Raikito getting murdered in front of Rudo and Rudo not being able to do anything about it, to now Grease dying in front of him because of Jabber, and this time he's actually going to take action and do something about it. Oh, not Rudo crying as a baby. The one thing he connected to emotionally was trash because he felt it was also abandoned when it had a lot of life left. I love how even the story of why Ruto dumpster dived, what that driving force behind it was, is so emotional and raw and tied to who Ruto is. He felt abandoned and worthless because of that. So when he sees people abandoning items they deem worthless, when Ruto sees potential, it reminds him of himself. And similar to how Regto is harnessing that potential of Ruto, he wants to do the same thing for these other items. So it's also him wanting to find and cultivate that feeling of being worthy in himself as much as it is him doing that and salvaging the trash. Oh fuck yeah, let's go. This is why I love Ruto's power. Even though he can activate multiple objects through his vital instrument, he is not a chosen one or the one who's guaranteed to win and succeed. He can only activate items that he sees potential worth in, just like the trash that he thought was thrown out too soon. But in this trash world, there are endless items that he could potentially have that connection with. So it's not that he is a chosen one or that he's just born with this innate ability and he's special. It just so happens the environment he's in right now is perfect for who he is as a person and how he uses his vital instrument. So as Greece is dying, Ruto sees the talisman as not having completed its task to protect Greece. So its potential hasn't been fulfilled yet. Even though so far Ruto's only been activating his power through a heightened emotional state, this is the first time he's doing it with a clear mind and purpose. These are the skills that he is going to need to develop and perfect so he can use his powers whenever, rather than relying on emotions. And he seems almost calm as he's about to fight here. Like, he's allowing Jabber to come towards him and attack rather than rushing in recklessly. God damn, Ruto's just gonna use brute force and punch his lights out. He said you could come at me with your weapons and skills. I'm gonna use my fist because that's what Greece would have wanted. That is disrespectful in the best way. I love it. Let's fucking go. He's having too much fun for someone who's getting his ass whooped. Why are you laughing like that? Oh, there's always a loophole. Inanimate objects have no will, so the talisman can't protect against them since it's protecting him from things with hostile intent. And now that Jabber's figured that out, he can find a workaround for the talisman's protection. Yo, Jabber is fucking insane. He injected his own neurotoxin into himself just to try and bypass the talisman vital instrument's protection, since he wants to remove the hostile intent he has by also losing consciousness. Oh fuck, that's not good. And that is episode 6 of Gachiakuta. I don't know about y'all, I love Jabber. I love this character type. He is fucking crazy and I am so here for it. When you have a character who has literally nothing to lose and is injecting themselves with neurotoxin, pure cinema. And again, big shout out to the mangaka. These character designs will always go hard. I have not seen a character in this series who does not look insanely cool, and they are all unique. None of these characters look like each other, and it is so well done. I also love how we're beginning to see the growth that Ruto has as he's beginning to acknowledge, like, hey, I can't just be recklessly doing things. I can't be acting on emotion. I need to clear my mind, center myself, and have control of the situation. Because here, when he had control of the talisman, he was fucking killing it. He was doing such a good job, especially compared to the way he's acted before when activating his power and has just been running on fumes. I know I've been behind schedule because I had basically 2 back-to-back cons. I'm gonna try and get episode 7 out really soon so I can get back on schedule. But for now, that is all I have for today, folks, and I will see you next time.